Noah Kagan has generated tens of millions of dollars in revenue at his company AppSumo. I was surprised to learn that more than half that revenue came from email marketing. So in this video, I'm going to break down the paid and organic strategies Noah has used to generate hundreds of thousands of leads. I've also created a 30-day Noah Kagan blueprint that you can copy and paste into your business, so stay tuned for that. So how is Noah generating thousands of leads? It starts with generating attention from his value-based content. In 2020, he published 117 YouTube videos, gained more than 60,000 YouTube subscribers, and is currently getting about 400,000 monthly views. His content doesn't talk directly about the products and services he sells, which is primarily discounted business software. Instead, the topics he talks about are things that his audience is interested in. So he focuses on his audience instead of his product. Once he has his audience's attention, he asks them to subscribe to his email newsletter, and he also includes links in the description of each of his videos to sign up as well. It's actually a very simple formula. He also uses Facebook ads to drive traffic to his YouTube subscription page, and also to get people to opt into his newsletter as well. So his YouTube ads use this URL string so that users are prompted to subscribe to his page when they click on the link. And you'll notice that all of his Facebook ad creatives include his face, which provides a real quick visual cue for his audience to recognize. The key with his advertising strategy is retargeting, meaning he's serving ads to people who have already expressed interest in his content previously. Some retargeting audiences he may be using are people who have watched at least 50% of videos he publishes on his Facebook page, or people who have engaged with his Facebook content in the past. He also runs a traffic campaign that sends people to a value-based blog post and then retargets those blog visitors with a lead conversion campaign to get them to opt into his email list. He talked about this strategy a couple years ago and said he was able to achieve lead costs of less than $1 using this strategy. Let's take a quick look at his landing pages. He's got two of them. He's got this one, okdork.com, which is where his Facebook ads lead to, and then this one, sendfox.com/Noah, which is where his YouTube videos link to. So I believe both pages add people to the same email list. So I suppose the only difference is helping Noah's team determine where those people are opting in from, whether it's Facebook or YouTube. What I like about this page is that it appears to be optimized for mobile devices. If you look at the desktop version, you'll notice the photo of Noah is on the left. An unoptimized mobile version of this page would position that photo first with the opt-in form below it. But we see that the form is positioned on top. So I think this subtle design is intentional, and it's deliberately trying to get that form above the fold so that people see it first before that photo. If you're curious, it looks like he purchased the domain through GoDaddy, uses Lead Pages to design the pages, and uses SendFox to manage his email marketing. All right, so what does Noah's email content actually look like? So I've received 31 emails in the last 107 days, which is an email every 3.4 days, or about 2 per week. The longest email he sent is about 140 words, so his emails are very short in terms of the length of the written text. And the content is usually linking to recent YouTube videos that he's published, podcasts he's been featured on, other content that he likes. On one occasion, he did a book of the week where he linked to an Amazon book, which I imagine is an affiliate link. And he also links often to other creators' email newsletters. So some of these may be from creators whose content he just likes, but it also looks like he does have some sponsored email newsletters as well. So how much money does Noah Kagan make from all of this? I estimate that he earns between $8,000 and $10,000 per month from YouTube AdSense alone. He recently shared that his channel earns between $40 and $50 CPM, and creators earn about 50% of that. So at 400,000 monthly views, at a $20 revenue per 1,000 views, that's about $8,000 per month that he's earning currently. Revenue from email is very difficult to estimate, especially because he has a core business on top of his personal brand. I would estimate that around 0.5% of his YouTube viewers each month opt in, which means he'd be generating about 2,000 new email subscribers per month from his personal YouTube channel. If we estimate a customer lifetime value of about $200 with a conversion rate of 5% from that email list, that means each email is worth about $10 to him. So Noah would be adding an extra $20,000 of value to his business each month just from his YouTube email subscribers. In one video a couple of years ago, he shared how he spends about $300 per day on his Facebook conversion ads for his okdork email list. So that was a couple of years ago, and it might be a bit different now, but if we're assuming that it's a similar amount of ad spend today, then that's about $10,000 per month that he's spending on those Facebook ads. He was generating leads for about $1 each in those conversion campaigns. So let's assume that's gone up to about $3 just to be conservative. That means he'd be adding another 3,333 leads per month from his Facebook campaigns. So each month we're looking at about $53,000 in value added from the leads that he's acquired from his YouTube channel and his Facebook ads, $8,000 in YouTube AdSense, less $10,000 in Facebook advertising spend, netting him about $50,000 in value added to his business each month. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean that he's making $50,000 per month, but rather over the lifetime of having those customers, which could be months or years down the line. Also, there are other costs that we haven't included here, like the cost to produce his content, cost of goods sold. Regardless, I think we're looking at about $500,000 per year business, just based on the current size of his YouTube channel and personal brand. And this is just his personal brand. It doesn't even include his core business of AppSumo. If you want your or your client's content strategy to look like Noah Kagan's, here's what you need to do. You need to publish 8 YouTube videos per month, about 2 per week. In each of those videos, you need a call to action to get people to opt into your newsletter. And in the description links, you want to link to your newsletter opt-in page, your Facebook group, or your product or service, or whatever your core offerings are. You want to send 8 to 9 emails per month, and those emails can be pretty short. They can be about 100 words or so. You want to consider running Facebook cold traffic campaigns to your top performing blog posts, and then you want to run retargeting campaigns to those people who visited those blog posts and who are engaging with your Facebook page, and ask them to subscribe to your YouTube channel and then also opt into your newsletter. There is another really interesting tactic that he's using. So if you click on the link in the description below, I'm actually gonna send that to you. I'm gonna show you what Noah's secret tactic is for building and accelerating his email list growth. I'm gonna give you a content publishing calendar so you know what to post and when. I'm gonna show you how to create YouTube video ideas just like Noah Kagan, regardless of what business you're running or the industry that you're in. And I'm also gonna give you Noah's email strategy template. Everything you need to do to copy Noah's strategy and implement it into your business, your client's business. And if you like this video, consider checking out this video as well. I think you're gonna enjoy that one too. I appreciate you watching. I'll see you in the next video.